Hello friends, welcome to our channel. I hope you are all in a very good health and studying with your full focus. Thank you for joining me. Today we are going to solve some applications from the chapter Ratio and Proportion. Name of the book GanitPrakash of class 10. So application 18 says if 3x minus 2y is to x plus 3y equal to 5 is to 6, let us find the value of 2x minus 5y is to 3x plus 4y. So let us solve it. Now by cross multiplying we get so this is the value of x by y. Now the given ratio is this. We need to find out the value of it. Let us divide the numerator and the denominator by y. Now let us distribute y to both these terms. Similarly, distribute y to both these terms. Now we can put the value of x by y from this equation. 27 by 13. So this thing by 13, 81 minus, so 13 and 13 can be cancelled. So 54 minus 65 will minus 11 by 29. Oh, sorry, friends. This is plus. So, okay. So, I have made a mistake. This is plus. So, it will be 3 plus 13, 133. So, this should be our answer. One term of a ratio can be negative. Okay. So, the value is minus 11 is to 133. This is our application 19. The value of 7x minus 5y is to 3x plus 4y is given. We need to find out this ratio from the given information. Now, by cross multiplying, we get mm, 83 by 56. Now, we need to find out. Now, if we divide the numerator and denominator by y, we get now putting the value of x by y, we get 83 by 56 minus. So 56 can be cancelled. 415 minus 168. So this is what we get. So this should be our answer. Now next question. What should be added to each term of the ratio 5 is to 3 to make it 7 is to 6? So let k should be added. Therefore 5 plus k by 3 plus k, this new ratio is equal to 7 by 6. Okay, this is the condition mentioned in the question. Now if we solve it, so the value of k should be 9. Therefore 9 should be added. Now application 22, which says Okay. What should be subtracted from each term of the ratio x is to y to make it p is to q? This is similar to the previous question. Now let us do it. Therefore, this becomes p by q. So cross multiplying we get this is ditto mark. This is same as the previous step. So this is the value of k. Okay. So this term should be added. Now let us work out 5.1. Question number 5.1 says let us express the following as ratios and let us write by understanding ratio of equality, ratio of inequality, ratio of greater, ratio of less inequality and ratio of greater inequality in each case. So 1 Roman 1 4 months by 1 year 6 months. So let us convert it into months. So 4 months by 18 months. So the units get cancelled and it becomes 2 is to 9. Therefore, we can say this is actually 2 by 9 which is less than 1. Therefore, this is ratio of less inequality. Number 2, 75 paise by 1 rupee 75 paisa. That means, so if we convert it into paise, we get 75 paise by 175 paise. Sorry, 25 paise. This is not 75, this is 25. So 125 paise. So paisa and paisa. So paise and paise can be cancelled. If we cancel the numerator and denominator by 25, we are getting 3 by 5. So this is also less than 1. The ratio is 3 is to 5, and this is ratio of less inequality. Number 3, 60 centimeter and 0.6 meter. So let me convert it into centimeter. So it gives us 60 centimeter. So this is 1 by 1. Okay. So we can say this is now 4. 1.2 kg by 60 gram. So let me convert 1.2 kg into gram. So it gives us, so 1 0 is cancelled and the point is omitted. Okay. So 12 into 100 by 60. So if we cancel 12 and 60 by 12, then 1 and 5 comes, and if we cancel 5 and 100 by 5, we get 1 and 20, and gram can be cancelled. So this becomes 20 is to 1, which is greater than 1. That is why this is ratio of greater inequality. It says write the ratio of P kg and Q gram. So P kg by Q gram. Now if we convert P kg into gram, we get P into 1000 gram, Q gram. So gram can be cancelled. So it becomes 1000 P is to Q. Right, when it is possible to find ratio of X days, Z months, it is possible to find the ratio if we keep both the quantities in same unit. It is possible to find the ratio if we keep both the quantities in same unit. That means either we can convert X days into months and then we can find the ratio, or we can convert Z months into days and after that we can find the ratio. Okay, so we need to keep both the units in, we need to keep the units same. Question number 3 says 3 of 2 says let us write what type of mixed ratio of a ratio and its inverse ratio. Okay, so let us consider one ratio x is to y and its inverse ratio is y is to x. Now if we find the compound ratio so x is multiplied to y and y is multiplied to x, so we are getting 1 is to 1. So this is, so the compound ratio is actually the compound ratio of a given ratio and its inverse ratio is always A ratio of equality. Now 4. Question number 4 says, let us find the mixed ratio of A by B is to C, comma B by C is to A, C by A is to B. So we need to find out the mixed ratio. So A by B into B by C into C by A is to C into A into B. Now we can cancel CAB, so it becomes 1 by ABC is to 1. That means 1 is to ABC. So this is our answer. Now question 5. Question 5 says, let us write by calculating what ratio and this will form the mixed ratio. Okay. Okay. So let us assume the ratio that we are trying to find out is A is to B, and another ratio is given. Now if we find the compound ratio of these two ratios, we are getting xy is to z square. Okay, so the compound ratio of these two things, these two ratios, okay, is this. So let us do it. So therefore A into x square is to B into yz. This is xy by z square. Now okay, this is what we are getting. Now x is cancelled and z is cancelled. So A by B is equal to y square. Okay, y from the denominator is transferred to the right side. So y square, and x from the numerator is transferred to the right side. So it becomes xz. So this is our unknown ratio. A by B equal to y by zx. This should be the answer. Now next question. Now next question says let us calculate compound ratio of inverse ratio of these three ratios. Okay. So the inverse ratio of this is and the inverse ratio of this ratio is and the inverse ratio of this is okay. Now the compound ratio is now x square is cancelled, y square is cancelled, z square is cancelled. So we are left with 1 by xyz is to 1, which is equal to 1 is to xyz. So this is what we are getting. So this is the value of compound ratio. Okay friends, that's all for today. Tomorrow we shall come with another video where we shall be solving the rest of the questions of this chapter. If you have any doubt or any question, you can leave that below in the comment section. I shall try to answer all those questions. And if you liked my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.